Hello everyone. I have been doing some interesting and maybe weird videos. I had another idea. This recently occurred to me. So let me first tell you how I arrived at this idea. So the idea is, again, I do a lot of big entrance in which the point gets lost. So I will give the point first on. Uh, we can convert our gold into currency indirectly, right? Let me just go over it. So guys, I have this map tab here, right? And as you can see, you always get more maps than what you want for, and so these tabs get full. So when these tabs are really close to full, I turn them open. As you can see, right, I'm trying to sell them at 5 exalted each now, and you can probably tell from the spaces that I have been selling, right? And the stuff that has been selling was white maps, right? Normal, non-magic maps. People do not like to buy maps with delirium, magic maps, or even rare maps, right? Because bad rare maps are not worth buying. Good rare maps are much more expensive. You don't want to sell at the price. So guys, the stuff that goes is white maps. So that gave me an idea, because with patch 02, GGG tried to make us, they helped us a lot with the sustaining of the maps. So let me actually grab this mic here so you guys can hear me better. Sometimes some people are complaining about how the audio is a little bit bad. Now it should be a little bit better. I brought it close to me. Sorry for that. So thing is, guys, what they allowed us to do is that we can always buy as many maps as we like from Doriani. That is one tier below the highest tier map we ever completed, capped at 14. So guys, you can't really be buying tier 15 maps from Doriani by finishing a tier 16. But if you have finished a tier 15 map, you will be able to buy infinitely many tier 14 maps from Doriani, right? And finishing a tier 15 map is no big deal. I mean, you get to the end game in a matter of days. I'm guessing you will be arriving there, right? So, and thing is, take a look at this, guys. These are 18,000 each, right? And you can buy 3 of these, and you can do them at the reforging bench, right? 3 tier 14 white maps, and you will get a tier 15 white map, right? And so, I have never tried this, but I'm gonna get series stocks constantly. And thing is, guys, white tier 15 maps, as you saw from my, stash tab, map stash tab, they do sell at 5, right? And the thing is, they do sell at 5 fast. So this is basically a gold to currency conversion, right? Why? Because you can buy as many as you like, right? You can convert them, and then you can sell those white tier 15 maps at 5 exalted each. And there are also bulk buyers, guys. The way I sold mine was a guy wanted to buy like 1 or 2. I didn't want to bother, right? It's such a small transaction. And then one guy said, I'll buy all. I had like 40 at the time, and I sold them for 200 exalted, and that was it. Yeah, I think I sold my big bulk of white maps at 4 each. Then I saw how demanded they were, right? I mean, the demand was high. So I then upped the price to 5. And at 5, they sold as well. I did get some more white tier 15 maps. They all sold. So guys, 5 I think is a decent price. You could try, of course, always try 6, right? But I can tell you that it sells at 5. So guys, 54,000 gold, right? 18 times 3 at no additional cost is converted into 5 exalted. So if you're like me, if you like the gold, right? I mean, as you can see, I'm sitting on a nice 20,000. And if you are too lazy to, gamble from Alba, like me again, you can use this to convert your gold to, currency. 54,000 turns into 5 exalted, right? And let's take a look at the divine exalted ratio. Should be some low 200s, I think. Yeah, it's been going up. So guys, I mean, we can approximate this. 3 divine orbs will be approximately equal to 700 exalteds, right? And if I get 5 exalted orbs for 54,000 gold, right? That means if I repeat that 140 times, so guys, I'm just trying to get a gold to divine conversion ratio, right? Which means I will have to repeat that, as I said, 140 times. So that is 7.5 million gold for 3 divines, right? And divide by 3, 2.5 million gold per divine, which is absolutely not sustainable. But guys, if you are sitting on a nice amount of gold and you are doing nothing with it, right, you can just convert. So guys, for example, I can convert this to 8 divines, but of course, when you do it on a such large scale, it might slow down a little bit. But as I said, guys, the white maps sell at 5, and as I said, you can just buy from Dorian and convert to tier 15 white maps at a 3-to-1 ratio, and then you can just put them up for sale and wait. And I would say in 10-15 minutes you'll be getting someone that is buying them in bulk, right? Yeah, I thought this was a good idea. I mean, as I said, if you are, and thing is, guys, this actually, if this works on a grand scale, this actually makes it better to sell your rare items instead of disenchanting them. So, for example, when you disenchant a rare, if it has lower than 6 modifiers, it's gonna salvage for 1 regal shard, and if it has 6 modifiers, it's gonna salvage for 2 regal shards, right? Take a look at this. Exalted regal, yes. And guys, take a look at this. So 1 exalt orb is 8.5 regal orbs. So the thing is, a regal shard is like 1%, a little above 1% of an exalted orb, right? Because guys, if you bring 10 regal shards together, you will get a regal orb, which is approximately 1/10 of an exalted orb, right? So it's a bit above 1% of an exalted orb. And thing is, your item will sell for 2,500, 3,000 gold or something like that, the rare's vendor price. And thing is, if you do this conversion ratio, 54,000 gold gets converted into 5 exalted. So, you have approximately 10,000 gold to 1 exalted ratio. Now imagine, I'm sacrificing 3,000 gold to get 1% of an exalted orb, or I could just get 30% of an exalted orb. So guys, this method is about 30-35 times more efficient than disenchanting your gear, right? You sell your gear to the vendor instead of disenchanting them. I always sell to the vendor. I guess I had that instinct, so I very recently came up with this, right? But as I said, as an instinct, I was always selling them to the vendor, because 1 regal shard I feel is very small. And keep in mind, guys, the more modifiers your item has, so you could say, but I have a 6 modifier rare and that gives me 2 regal shards, that's a little bit better. The thing is, if you have a 6 modifier rare, its vendor price will be higher, right? I just made an average assumption, right? It starts from 2.5k gold, it goes up to 3.5k, 4k gold, and depends also on the type of the item as well. So the 6 modifier will also sell for more to the vendor. And thing is, guys, this is not a process that is like 50% better or something. This is a process that is 3,000% better, right? 30 times better means 3,000% better, right? So because, as I said, I salvaged the rare for 1 chance shard, 1 regal shard, which is, as I said, just a little bit above 1% of an exalted orb, or I can sell it to the vendor for 3,000 gold, which will indirectly be translated to like 30% of an exalted order, right? So, think about this, give it a try if you like. And thing is, guys, you don't have to overcome it by any means, right? You just go here, spend like 50,000 gold, get yourself one tier 15 map, sell it. If it sells for 5 exalted, you can just repeat this process, right? And as much as you like. I mean, this doesn't require a large investment. You just can go as hard as you like, or you can just jump in with both feet, whatever it is that you like. So, but I think this is a more efficient way to convert the thing. And thing is, guys, you could say, what if the bulk buyers dry up, right? That's of course a thing, right? I mean, what if there aren't any more people that buy these maps en masse? So the thing is, I don't think those people are buying those maps to do them, right? I think those people are buying those maps for gold, because, guys, the best method of obtaining gold in this game is selling maps to a vendor, right? I mean, 6 modifier maps sell for almost 10,000 gold. Right? Let me show you. Take a look at this. This is a 4 modifier. Take a look at this. 4 modifier sells for 10k. Do I have a 6 modifier somewhere? I do. Let's take a look at this. Should be selling for more. There you go. So, guys, imagine a whole inventory of 4 modifier maps will mean 600,000 gold, right? So these people are, I'm guessing, they gamble at Alva, they do the exalted, whatever it is, the tricks, and then they sell those rings, amulets, whatever it is they are gambling. And the thing is, obviously, that level of gold is unsustainable, because their whole inventory of rings takes about 1.5 million or something like that, no, a little bit less. Amulets take upwards of 2 million, and that kind of gold is definitely unsustainable. So what they have to do is they buy the maps from others and they sell the maps for more gold. So this is just a thought, of course, but I don't think those people will dry up, because the guys that came at me, I sold to multiple people the white maps en masse. They were always like, give all, right? Limited English. They don't chat too much. I buy all. They just buy everything that you have. They don't care about the amount. So the thing is, guys, if I was to buy some maps from some people, I would buy like maybe 10, right? I mean, if I run through all that 10 and I need more, then I'll just buy more, right? Or maybe I'll buy 20, right? I wouldn't be like, buy all sort of thing, right? I mean, maybe I'll buy all XP maps if I was trying to level very hard, but these guys, they are not like, no, I don't want anything beyond 60 or something. They just buy everything that you have. So yeah, I think this is a good method if you are sitting on some gold, right? And I also think it is a good moment to switch from disenchanting at the vendor to selling at the vendor, and you can convert this gold. And try this and let me know how it goes. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.